All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and rank the jerseys from all 32 NHL teams this season. And got our lovely NHL uniform database here. And we're also going to use Google as well. Let's make this full screen here. Kind of see some visualizations of the jerseys, and here's our little notepad here to make our list. So let's start off with number 32. I already made up my mind. It's going to be the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's right. Looking at the Blue Jackets here, I think they have some of the most boring branding in the league, I would say. Their alternate jersey is okay, but just the name of the team. I know it's supposed to be with the whole Civil War theme, right, and the Union and all that, but I think they could have got a little bit more creative here. And you look at the Blue Jackets. Current situation as well, their performance, not a very exciting team, but their alternates are pretty cool, I will say. Christ, come on, Google. Picture quality is shite. They did make a few adjustments to the uniform in 22. Mostly on their pants, right? I think that was really the main difference. Just a little facelift, I guess, to their uniforms. But yeah, Blue Jackets number 32. Yeah, not much else to say about it. Their logo is pretty boring, and just the whole color scheme, the dark jerseys. Plenty of other teams with that kind of dark navy blue color, and I guess they tried to have a little bit of contrast there with the red pants, but ultimately they come in last for me here. Again, I think they should probably do something with this design here. Really like the blue and the gray, and it all fits together really nicely, so we'll see what they end up doing in the future. All right, number 31. I'm going to go with, for number 31, let's go with the Anaheim Ducks. That's right. The Anaheim Ducks. So they made a big change in 24, right? Going back to their original logo, obviously using their new color scheme. But man, what can I say? I mean, is it better than their previous jersey set? For the most part, I suppose. Yeah, I would probably say it's better than the previous ones. I mean, the striping is pretty weird here on the sides there. The web D, I guess it's okay, whatever. But I mean, what the hell, guys? You had such a cool uh, original color scheme, so unique with the eggplant purple and the teal and the gray. Why do you got to go to this really ugly scheme with this bronze, orange, black? I mean, it's just way too complicated. And obviously, they introduced this jersey here, but there's just way too much orange. Like, what the hell are you? Why are you having orange pants with your orange jersey and orange? It's just way too much orange, and it's like a very bright orange. So let's see here, the Anaheim Ducks. Again, kind of looking at their jerseys a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, there's way too much orange, man, and it's way too bright. Just not a big fan of it. So the Ducks there are at number 31 for me. All right, number 30 here. Number 30. I'm going to go with the New York Islanders. Yep, Islanders. So in this case, with the Islanders here, I just feel like the blue is a little bit way too bright. The shade of blue. I feel if they could maybe go in and use their reverse retro design, I think that would be a lot better look. Look how clean and beautiful that looks. Just way better contrast. But as it stays now, I would say that, yeah, Islanders are number 30 in my book. Number 21, or number 29, the Nashville Predators. Yep, Nashville Predators here. Where the hell are they on this list? There you go. All right, Nashville Predators. I thought they had a really cool look in 2011 when they did the rebranding here. Kind of have the U on the stitching there, kind of like an arch, and yeah, very very cool, unique design, I would say. But then when they switched over to Adidas, they just kind of streamlined it. And hey, at least have your shoulder yokes here with that navy blue color. I think that would look a lot better. Kind of way too much gold. To me, they just look like practice jerseys. Pretty boring. So yeah, that's how I feel about those. Number 28. Let's go number 28 with the LA Kings. Yeah, the LA Kings. So they did a rebrand here in 25, going back to that Gretzky era design. And I'm just not a big fan of black jerseys, man. I mean, you play hockey on a white sheet of ice, right? So the colors can really pop out, stand out, and you just have a monochrome black and gray design. It's very visually boring, man. My favorite Kings design is when they went with this beautiful royal purple / blue in 1998, and that's such a beautiful look, so unique. Got the cool shield logo, just an awesome look. Very, very cool, but instead they just go with this ugly black jerseys. So Kings at number 28. So number 27, I'm going to go with, let's see here, number 27, I'm going to go with the Carolina Hurricanes. My hometown team live in the state of North Carolina. I don't know what the hell is going on with them here. They have like an identity crisis. So in 25, I guess they decided to move to their black jersey as their primary jersey for some reason. I think it's fine as an alternate. Obviously, they modified it from their original because the original alternate jersey only had one flag, which that's actually the symbol for a tropical storm. And so I guess they finally fixed it when they reintroduced this jersey in 2018. So yeah, I really like the red jerseys. I think they work really well. Then in 2019, they introduced this ugly ass wordmark jersey with canes on the front. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of the logo. It kind of looks like a toilet bowl flushing, right? But I mean, it works, right? They won a Stanley Cup with it. It looks really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put them here towards the bottom of the list, just because of their identity crisis. I don't know what the hell is going on here. They don't know what the hell to wear. So yeah, I wish they would just again, just use the red jersey and then just create a mirrored template here for their away jersey. Like there's just no symmetry in their design here. So, and of course they like wearing their Whalers shit, which again you shouldn't wear because you don't play in Hartford anymore. I mean they're beautiful jerseys, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like a slap in the face. I think um, that they're still kind of sporting that um, design there. So up next, let's go with the Utah Mammoth. So unfortunately, the Arizona Coyotes are no more. Um, to me, the Arizona Coyotes were probably one of my favorites, at least top five, with that beautiful, unique Kachina design, really representing the whole southwestern feel. I mean, it's just an awesome jersey set. And so, fortunately, they moved to Utah, and obviously these jerseys were just placeholder jerseys because they couldn't come up with branding for some reason. Um, yeah, I mean, black. Told you how I feel about black. Just very boring. I mean, they have this beautiful ice blue um, color incorporated. I think their white uniforms are pretty clean. And then obviously, okay, I didn't even I haven't been watching them, so I didn't even realize they have Utah on their road jerseys instead of the Mammoth head. They're boring jerseys, man. Come on, like you have so much to work with. You just go with a black jersey with some stripes. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of Mammoth as a team name. I think Yeti would have been a lot cooler. I think you could do a lot more with it, and I would think it would match this ice blue color a lot better. So um, Utah is number 26 for me. Maybe they'll do something interesting in the next few seasons, come up with something better, but that is where they stand for me. Number 25, let's go with the Dallas Stars. So Dallas rebranded in 2013 to this just D with a star behind it, which is okay, I suppose. Um, no, it's it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's way too simple, way too corporate looking, just boring. And I guess the way I kind of looked at them introducing these jerseys is essentially just like green Chicago Blackhawks jerseys. But I didn't even realize they introduced this beautiful alternate. I think that should be the design they go for. I mean, very unique, very cool OG design. Come on, Dallas, just go back to that, dude. Get rid of these shits and just go back to this cool design. Yeah, it's black, but you have enough green in there to match, and obviously the star template fits really nicely with the team. So yeah, be cool if they can go back to this beautiful design. So for now, they are number 25. All right. Number 24 goes to the Winnipeg Jets. Yep. Winnipeg, um, they're okay, but yeah, I mean their blue is pretty neat. They got the silver there. Their logo is pretty clean looking, I would say. Um, but yeah, I mean they've been using these jerseys since they came into the league in 2011, and I think it's time for maybe some new change. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I would say like they're just. I mean the away jerseys are pretty cool with the blue and the white. I think that looks pretty clean. But again, just this blue color, it almost looks like black on the ice. So just not too visually appealing. Not too bad, but just not very exciting either. So that's where they fall in. Uh, Winnipeg Jets there at 24. Number 23, let's go with the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche, that's right. For Colorado, um, I am happy they went back to their cool mountain design. It looks really nice, but they took away the black. And I know I said like, and they changed the shade as well. So going back to their OG uniforms, I guess that was used in the 2000s here. They added some black outlining here, just for the trim, and I think that makes it pop a little better. Obviously, they're going for like a mountain, right? For the Rocky Mountains there, which looks pretty cool. And I think that gave it some pretty good contrast, as well as the black pants and the black helmet. I don't like how they just made the pants this blue color and the helmet blue color. It's just not very. Just I think black would be a better choice. Um, and then of course the number for some reason they made that blue as well. I don't like how that looks. And the logo itself, I'm not too crazy about it. I think it looks like ECHL logo, right? Not like a professional logo. This alternate uniform is just gorgeous. That is such a nice look, man. Very clean. It'd be cool if they have a white version as well. Um, as far as the circle here, I think that they should make it yellow, maybe. Um, Kind of be more authentic, or just have the C there as it is on the Colorado flag, right? But other than that, that's a really beautiful alternate. So there goes Colorado in at number 23. Number 22 here, we are going to go with the Calgary Flames. So Calgary opted to go back to their, I guess, 80s look. Very bright red. It's cool that they brought Blasty back. That's a really cool jersey. Um, Really neat. Interesting logo, right? With the horse and flames, but I think it works. I think it looks pretty cool. And then this accent here on the pants looks really cool as well. So that's a really neat jersey. But I think their current jerseys are a bit too bright for me, for my liking. So I really enjoyed their look here in the 2000s. I think these are pretty solid. Just a nice blend of black and red, and yeah, they just look really cool, really unique. I like the shade of red a lot better than the bright neon almost look. So number 22, Calgary. Going in for number 21. Number 21, let's go with the Buffalo Sabres. Yep. The Buffalo Sabres. What the hell's going on there, man? Not only, well, actually, they're in a playoff spot, right? They had a rough year getting started, but I think they're in a playoff spot right now. But besides the point, they haven't made the playoffs since 2011, right? So come on, Buffalo. But no, I don't know what the hell's going on there, because they've changed their jerseys so many times, dude. It's like they can't come up with a design and stick to it. They got to keep on changing it. So there's definitely that kind of identity crisis that brings them down in my book. But I guess they decided to go back to their kind of original look from the 70s there, bringing back this royal blue. And I guess it looks pretty nice. It looks okay. Again, a little bit too bright for my liking. But it looks okay. The overall branding of the team, Sabres, right? Guess wanted to move away from Buffalo, right? Because you already got the Buffalo Bills or whatever. Whatever they decided to do. But they still got the Bison there. And of course the goat head and all that. I love the goat head. That's probably my favorite design they have. And it's cool they brought it back as an alternate. I wish they would go back to it permanently. I don't know how you guys feel in Buffalo about it. But yeah, that's a very solid look. I really like that look, the goat head there. But yeah, not too much to say here. I mean, they're pretty nice striping. The striping is nice. I think I'm just not a huge fan of this bright blue color um, with the gold there. So um, number 21 goes to the Buffalo Sabres. We'll see if they end up going back to the goat head. Be pretty neat if they do so. Number 20. Number 20 is going to go to the Washington Capitals. Washington Capitals. So they've been going with this look since 2007. Pretty unique as far as the piping and the accents goes. Just going for that modern look. But this alternate is beautiful. They should go to this. Let's shake things up, man. Let's go back to the Screaming Eagle. If you want to use this color palette, that's fine. I think red, white, and blue, right, in the capital of the United States is pretty cool. Of course, they got the lame advertisements on here. So disappointing. But no, these are really cool uniforms. You got the stars there on the pants. Go back to the Screaming Eagle, man. That would be such a cool look. And these weren't bad either. I really like these, the original, right? Could probably go away with the word mark, and the font is pretty, for the numbers, is pretty ugly, hard to read. So I'd probably change the font. But these are really cool. Got the bronze incorporated in there. The blue is pretty nice. I really like that blue color. What could you do here for the homes? I don't know. I don't know if you could maybe do something here, maybe make that a different color. But the bronze was definitely a very interesting color scheme choice. But I think it works okay in these designs. What I didn't like is, I don't know why the hell they would just went to this ugly ass black jersey. And they used it for 7 years, dude, as their primary, I guess in this case it would be road and whatever, home, whenever they changed they inverted the colors that teams wear at home. But not a fan of this. And that bronze on the numbers is so ugly and hard to read. Pretty cool logo, I guess, with the Capitol building, right? But still, just, again, symmetry, bro. Symmetry. Very important to me when it comes to designing uniforms, man. And yeah, so Washington Capitals in at number 20. Alrighty. Next up, number 19. Let's go with the Seattle Kraken. Seattle Kraken. So, what can I say about Seattle? Guess they have a new alternate that is really ugly to me. Yeah, I'm reading this here. They added glow in the dark to the uniform. Interesting. But no, yeah, I think Seattle was pretty cool in terms of their color scheme. I really like this beautiful blue, ice blue, whatever you want to call it, ice blue, and then this seafoam blue, and then you got the red little outline there for accenting. These are really solid jerseys. The logo, meh, it's meh. I think they could have maybe got a little bit more creative. I mean, it's fine. Kind of incorporate the Kraken there in the logo, which is neat. But yeah, Kraken, not too much to say about them. I think they're pretty unique in the NHL. I think they look nice. Branding is pretty cool. And yeah, got to give them props, I guess, for having a pretty original color scheme, which is neat. They'd probably do a better job at designing a cooler alternate jersey, man. Come on. So we'll see what they can come up with. But yeah, Seattle in at number 19. Number 18, we're almost here to the halfway mark, but at number 18, I'm going to go with the San Jose Sharks. So San Jose, man, at one point they were my favorite. They were one of my favorite. At one point I ranked them number one overall, but it seems like they too are having a little bit of an identity crisis. I mean, they're one of the worst teams in the league now, unfortunately. But looking at the current scheme, so 23, they decided to shake things up a bit, and it's fine. The jersey, I think teal is great. I love the color of teal, but you can have a bit too much of something, and I think making the pants and the helmet teal was a terrible move. It just way too much. Um, like, contrast is very important. I mean, you got the black lines here, so if you can make the pants black and helmet maybe even put a nice teal streak there, I mean, I think you're in pretty good shape. But yeah, just way too much teal, I would say. And then they introduced a black alternate. They've always kind of played around with black alternates, and this is fine, I guess. Got the little shark fin there, pretty neat. Got a little gradient there. I guess it's okay. You know, they like to wear their black alternates. The away, I think the away works fine with the teal pants. I think maybe you could incorporate a little bit more teal. For me, my favorite is their OG with the gray. Go back to that, dude. And hell, even go back to that old shark logo. You had it perfect. Why the hell did you have to change it, dumbasses? This is the best uniform in the league. Very cool. And then they kind of changed it up. Of course, in '07, they introduced this new Reebok, which I would probably say is number one in terms of the Reebok designs. I'll probably do a video ranking those as well. But for now, we're just focusing on the current year, current season. So yeah, San Jose in a number 18. Just a bit too much teal for my liking. So San Jose Sharks at number 18. Number 17, let's go with the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton Oilers. So they're pretty cool. I mean, they incorporated orange. I think the bronze they had was a lot better look. Obviously, they're paying homage to their OG design here with this set. Looks like they have the little alternate uniforms. I do like this cream color. I think that looks really nice. Probably my favorite cream color jersey is probably the New York Rangers Winter Classic from 2012 when they played the Flyers. I think that was really cool. So it's kind of neat to have this retro throwback jersey. I do like that a lot. The striping, everything about it is really nice. But yeah, I would say, I mean, they're fine jerseys, especially this road one is really nice. But again, just doesn't really blow me away or anything. I mean, I really liked this look here. Hang on. Yeah, this look here was pretty cool. Again, I know I talked about dark jerseys and in terms of the Winnipeg Jets pretty much sharing the same scheme, but in this shade of blue. But I think the bronze looks really nice, and I feel like it fits the Oilers a little bit better than orange, I would say. So Edmonton goes in at number 17. All right, so we made it to the halfway point here. Number 16. Who is at number 16? Let's go with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So honestly, I probably should have put them lower on the list. But my main gripe with the Tampa Bay Lightning here is them ripping off the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, come on, guys. Fucking rip them off. Be a little bit more original. It's very plain. Obviously, they won Stanley Cups in this jersey. They've had a lot of success in this uniform, so who's to say they'll change it anytime soon, right? But as far as these go, yeah, number 16. I mean, they're clean. They look nice. Obviously, they introduced a cool new black uniform with the alternate patch, which looks pretty cool. So I guess that works for a good alternate. They got the lightning bolt on the pants for a little bit more originality in terms of not blatantly ripping off the Maple Leafs design. But you know, the reverse retro here is really cool. I think this would be a great uniform. Maybe just have the yolks black, right? But I think this could work really, really nicely. Uh, and go back to that original logo. I think that would be awesome. So it would be even higher up on my list, I think, if they could go with something like this and be a little bit more original. So yeah, Tampa Bay Lightning at number 16. That is right. Alrighty, number 15 goes to the Minnesota Wild. So Minnesota here. Pretty cool color scheme. I mean, not too many teams in the NHL wear green. Sure, maybe it gives off Christmas vibes, right? But yeah, I think their logo looks really cool. Got the bear and got the beautiful nature that is in the state of Minnesota with the river and the trees and the star and I guess that's the moon, right? Imagine that's the moon. But beautiful logo. Um, they changed back to this 2017. They went with this new design here for their home. And again, symmetry, man. Symmetry. I mean, they're pretty much symmetrical, right? But I don't know. I guess you got to balance out the green. So you add that cream stripe. I mean, the cream looks nice, but could you maybe incorporated it here in the away jersey? Probably so. Um, so there's that. So I'm not a huge fan really of this design. I think their original design was perfect, really really cool. Um, yeah, I think that worked well. You got the really cool font as well. Did they? No, they just went with a boring font here. Uh, I guess you could say the font was wild, right? But yeah, that's a pretty cool, really cool set there. And their current jerseys again are just kind of they're neat. I'll give them that, but again, nothing too crazy. I know number 15 are kind of getting up there, right? But at this point, we shouldn't be like meh. We should be like, oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, I would say it's pretty good. They're alternate, bit too bright, subway vibes. I don't know why they have the stars here. I guess homage to Minnesota North Stars, right? But yeah, not a fan of that alternate. So number 15, Minnesota Wild. Alrighty, number 14, we have the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver Canucks. So pretty cool color scheme, I guess. Pretty cool alternate how they went back to that look. I was not really a fan of that, really. Again, Canucks kind of have shaped their look quite a bit over the years as well. Um, current current scheme is very unique with the blue and this green color. I think it goes really nice. They took away the word mark from Vancouver. Very clean jerseys, very beautiful jerseys. My favorite though is definitely is definitely this design here. I thought this was really cool. Um, I don't know how Canucks fans felt when it was first introduced, but this is really beautiful. Pretty unique scheme as well. Of course, you got the cool gradient jersey there. Um, Surprised they don't do alternate of these as well, because again, Naslund era, very cool design. But there you have it, Vancouver at number 14. Alrighty. Next up at number 13, let's go with the Ottawa Senators. So Ottawa, wow, I didn't even realize they have this alternate. I'm not a big fan of that. Ottawa goes back, I guess, to their original 90s design, which works pretty well. I do like this logo a lot. I think that's pretty neat. Could they do something a little bit better with the home instead of black? Yeah. Yeah, I think they could. I think the away is really nice, though. Really clean looking. Um, so yeah, thumbs up on the away. The home jersey could be better, but again, not too bad. Definitely nice that they moved away from these. They used these for a while with Reebok Edge. Kind of boring to me. These, though, are really beautiful. The O, they could definitely do something with that. incorporate that some way. Get the black there. Yeah, they could definitely do something with this. These are really nice with the O. So we'll see what they do here. Of course, they went with the word mark here. Not a fan of word mark on jerseys. But yeah, Ottawa Senators, pretty decent jerseys. Red and black, right? And got the bronze there. Probably be a little bit further down the list, to be honest with you. But they're serviceable. Kind of forgot about them there. Number 12, let's go with the New Jersey Devils, another red and black color scheme. And honestly, forgot about these guys too. Kind of looking back at it, we'd probably maybe swap them with, it's hard to say really, because maybe swap them with San Jose, because you got to give it to San Jose with that beautiful teal. Yeah, we could probably swap them out, but I'm going to put them here still. The New Jersey Devils. Cool jerseys, just a bit boring. Not having a stripe here at the bottom. And then they got the ugly word mark jersey. I mean, not a fan of that, but yeah. Their original look, OG look, right? Won a bunch of Stanley Cups with it, wore them forever. These are perfect. Again, just add that stripe at the bottom and you're in good shape here for a red and black jersey. So, New Jersey Devils, number 12. Number 11 goes to the Boston Bruins. Yep, Boston. So I guess they changed their design. I didn't even realize it. These are good. These are pretty good. Really beautiful. Obviously, they won a Stanley Cup with this set here. And yeah, let's say they changed their design quite a bit over the years. This is a cool jersey with that cream color and the brown. That's really nice. And these are pretty nice. What can I say? I mean, gold and black works really well. It's nice to see them kind of shake things up a bit. I think these are really clean looking. Original 6 teams, pretty much all of them have beautiful designs. Alrighty, number 10 is going to go to the Detroit Red Wings. Not much to say about them. They've never changed their jerseys. They are the OG red team. Beautiful, classic, timeless, right? No reason to change it up. Beautiful logo. Got the tire, paying homage to the auto industry there. I mean, gorgeous. Not much to say about it. Just simple, beautiful red jerseys. Definitely in the top 10 there. Number 9, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins. Another gold and black team. Really happy when they changed back to these gold jerseys. I was never really a fan of that ugly Vegas gold color that they used. Just very boring, monochromatic. I don't know how you spell Pittsburgh. I think like that, right? But Pittsburgh Penguins, number 9, won 2 Stanley Cups with this uniform. I guess Crosby would probably be remembered in this uniform, right, as opposed to, again, the Vegas gold that they utilized. And again, using the same template here, I guess, as the Senators. They used these for quite some time. Again, just black, boring. I don't know, just nothing special. But going back to these, I think was definitely the right choice. So those are really beautiful Yager era. But my favorite Penguins jersey is actually this one here. That is my favorite color scheme, man, for a hockey uniform. I wish Utah, I wish the Mammoth would incorporate this scheme. That's just gorgeous, man. Got the powder blue, baby blue with that nice darker blue. The Pittsburgh Penguins logo matches really nice in there. I mean, that's a perfect jersey. They should bring that back as an alternate. So, yeah, Pittsburgh Penguins in at number 9. Number 8, we have my favorite NHL team, the Philadelphia Flyers. Philadelphia Flyers, that is right. The Philadelphia Flyers, number 8, my favorite hockey team. Awesome branding, awesome logo. Gotta love it. But They changed up here in 20. Oh, they retired the black alternate. I didn't even realize that. Maybe they'll come out with a beautiful black alternate that is going to look like this. That would be awesome. But no, they changed their look here in 23. I was never a big fan of this black uniform anyway. That's really ugly. But yeah, they changed their look here, trying to go back to like a more retro look. And I think it's cool, but I'm not a fan of the numbers on the sleeves. I don't know why they didn't put outlines on them. And they didn't put an outline here for the chest, the color here. And that kind of ruins it for me. It just makes it a little bit, I mean, it doesn't ruin it, but it could be better, right, if they just match the original designs that they're going for here. But yeah, I like that they moved away from that traffic cone orange. This is a darker shade of orange. I think it works great. The away uniform is beautiful. Again, no outline on the number, but other than that, just a few tweaks. These could be really perfect jerseys. But for now, as they stand number 8 on the list, I love this set here. I don't know why they moved away from this orange and went to this black. I mean, black and orange, how do you mess that up? Such a cool color scheme. I don't know why the hell you went away from this orange to this shit. Again, perfect alternate. This set works so nice. Just go back to this, dude. Just go back to it. But for now, as it stands, number 8 for the Flyers. Number 7 are the St. Louis Blues. That's right, the Blues. Beautiful branding. Love the Blues. So awesome that they went back. Oh, shit. I made a boo-boo. They went back to this shit. This I don't know why the hell they moved to this. Again, what's with these teams going back to these really bright colors, dude? This is perfect. So I may have made a boo-boo here, guys. As it stands now, I'd swap them with, who the hell would I swap them with, dude? Because I do not like this. Maybe further down, maybe like 16, 15, 14. It's not bad. It's not bad, but this is my favorite design here. That's so nice. With that blue here, this darker shade than this blue. And then you got the navy blue with the gold. The striping is perfect. So nice there. But yeah, I made a boo-boo, guys. This should definitely be further down for me, in my opinion. Maybe some people like this, kind of paying homage to the classic blues look, right? I guess that's what they're going for here. But this is a pretty cool look too. Yeah, that's okay. But now this is the best look. I don't know why they moved away from it. They won a cup in it. I mean, this works fine as an alternate, but why retire the beautiful white jersey? That's so nice. That's beautiful. But Blues in at number 7. Getting it, about to get here in the top 5. Number 6, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, original 6 teams. I think pretty much all of them are going to be here in our top 10. But the St. Louis, or the Toronto Maple Leafs here, can't go wrong with them, man. Clean, simple, blue. Works really nicely. They went back to their detailed Leaf logo in 2016, right? When Matthews came in. These are really solid jerseys. I don't know what's up with this. Justin Bieber designed a uniform for him. That's hilarious. The black is neat. Could they do maybe something more interesting, I think, with the alternate? Yeah. But yeah, beautiful. Toronto Maple Leafs. Timeless jersey again. Number 5 goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. Unfortunately, they beat my favorite team, the Flyers, in 2010, so it's hard to forgive them for that, as well as them snubbing Patrick Kane from the Flyers when he rightfully should have went to Philadelphia due to that dumb draft lottery, though. They lost out on it and got JVR instead. But anyway, Blackhawks, again, classic, timeless jersey, 100-year-old team, beautiful. I don't know what they got going on here on the hemline. I guess it doesn't matter. It's on the inside. But yeah, been sporting this look for a while. Black alternates, solid. Beautiful. Looks like they added, I don't know if they added a little bit around the number there. It looks like they did kind of change them up slightly, the numbering. These work really nice as well. And they've had a black alternate for quite some time, so that's cool. Um, Not really a fan of that one. I know they do a lot of these old school looks. I mean, look at all these different old school looks, but yeah, can't go wrong with Chicago, red, black, and white. Number 4, we're almost here in the top 3. Number 4, Florida Panthers. So honestly, they should probably be lower on the list. I kind of forgot about them. I'm just making this list as we go along here. Florida Panthers, but you got to give it to them. I mean, they won back-to-back cups in these, so maybe that kind of raises their status right on the list, winning back-to-back cups in these uniforms. Pretty neat. You know, I like the Florida patch there with the flag, kind of going for like a military style look. Logo's a bit basic with the shield and the panther. I do like how they have like the alternate stitching as well. That looks kind of neat. But yeah, got to give it to the Panthers for what they've accomplished. The reverse retro is really cool. That's a beautiful reverse retro. Surprised they don't use it as an alternate still. And then you got the Panther. I do kind of miss that look. I think these are really solid, man. If they went back to that, that would be pretty good too, because they've been using these for a while now. But probably they're not going to change it anytime soon. Again, these are really cool as well. So I'm kind of mixed. I do like the Panthers branding though. I think it's pretty neat. Name Panther, not very original, right? But yeah, solid jerseys. Can't go wrong with them. I mean, they win back-to-back cups. So number 4 on the list. Number 3. Who is number 3 on our list? The Rangers. Rangers. Yeah, what can you say? Again, not a fan of word marks, but if a team's going to have a word mark, it's going to be the Rangers. I mean, they've been sporting this for a while. Would the shield look better? Probably. But again, they never really had the shield. I guess they temporarily had it for a couple seasons, but that's about it. They've always had Rangers on their jersey. Red, white, and blue. Can't go wrong with the Rangers for your number 3 spot. Number 2. Number 2, let us go with the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens are timeless again, beautiful. They do it right. This jersey is really cool. Again, I love that color scheme. That'd be a cool alternate. They're not using it though. They're just using the regular stuff. And this one is cool too. I like that inversion of the colors. That's pretty neat. The reverse retro. Both of their reverse retros are definitely hits in my view. But yeah, Montreal Canadiens. Again, timeless classic look. Canadiens. All right, number 1. I have a feeling I missed or overlooked something. So who was our number 1 on this list? Number 1 goes to Vegas. Vegas. Yeah, Vegas, man. I love Vegas, dude. It's not a hit or miss. It's a win in my book. I absolutely love Vegas, man. Such a cool branding. Vegas Golden Knights are the winner. They have the best branding in the league. Winning a Stanley Cup also helps. I mean, this team has accomplished a lot. Never really liked how they parted ways with Fleury, though. They did him really dirty. He should have retired as a Vegas Golden Knight. Poor guy. Could have won a cup with them, man. But oh well, not cool. But other than that, man, Vegas Golden Knights, they do the gold right. I'm glad they went to the gold as their primary. It fits them really nicely. Got that cool shimmery texture look. I'm sure it's itchy as hell to wear, but it is gorgeous. I love the logo. Got the V in the helmet. Very cool scheme with the gold, the gray, the white, the red, everything about it. Even their white, the white gloves are kind of weird, but they kind of grew on me. And then I'm glad they still keep their OG jerseys as an alternate. I think that works really nicely as an alternate. Their branding is just on point. I love their jerseys. Beautiful logos, beautiful design. What can I say? Vegas Golden Knights are my favorite team, and I love how they have congruency here with their AHL club, the Henderson Silver Knights. I mean, it's so cool. Um, so cool how they made their design too. Um, Very neat logo. Got the horse. You can kind of see the H in there. They incorporated H for Henderson. Very cool logo there for the horse head. And again, Silver Knights, Golden Knights. Um, their uniforms are cool as well. I don't know why. Yeah. In AHL, they got it right. They wear the white at home, which I think is how it should be, and then dark on the road. Um, but yeah, they have really cool branding as well. With the silver there. Let's look at their dark jerseys real quick. Yeah. Yeah, very, very, very nice. And I guess they're mostly black, but you got the silver in there. It's kind of hard to do silver, right? Dark jersey, but yeah, Henderson Silver Knights and Golden Knights. So they do it for me. Again, kind of looking at their little design here, how they, and yeah, they got the beautiful gold, paying homage to Vegas. It's perfect branding in my books. So there you have it. That is our list. Top three: Vegas, Montreal, and New York. Well, top five, we'll say New York, Florida, and then Chicago. And then the least five, the bottom tier, you got Columbus, Anaheim, New York Islanders, Nashville, and LA. So that is my list for the 25 through 26 uniforms rank. So thank you for watching. If you like this, let me know. I'd like to do some more videos like this, kind of looking back at other seasons. Maybe start with 07, 08 when they introduced the Reebok Edge uniforms. We can rank those. We can rank the 90s uniforms as well. So love the design aspect of hockey, not only the sport itself. So take it easy.